What's up, word nerds? My name is Kenny. Hope you're all feeling good today. It is Saturday, January 4th. In this video, I'll be playing Wordle Connections in the mini crossword. Let's go and get started here and see how I do today. As always, leave a like on the video and leave a comment letting me know how you guys did. All right, today in Wordle, my starting guess is aptly. So let's go and put that in and see what it gets. There's an A in the word and there's an L in the word. Okay, I can't do later. For some reason, the word llama came to mind, which is funny because it would actually test out two locations for both of the letters I need. Let's do it. Let's get silly. Okay, we don't know where the L go. We don't know where either of them go. I thought llama was going to be great for narrowing things down. Technically, it did narrow things down, but it didn't figure out a green for us. So the A has to go either second or fourth. And the L has to go here or here. If there was a word that I could put in, and no, but we don't want to do that because we only need to use them each once. Okay, we got a little silly on this one. Let's try not to lose the streak here. So the L. What about false? F-A-L-S-E. That should work. Okay, so now we know where the L is. Do we know where the A? Yeah, we know where the A is. There's an E in here, and we know the E is first or second. Is it relax? Relax would work. Relay? No, there's no Y. The E could go first. E-L-A. What else is there? Relax just works so good. Again, I could put the E first, but this makes a lot of sense, so E-L-A, I mean, because I don't see anything, I'm tempted to put relax in. Why not? We'll go with relax because I feel like I've got stuff narrowed down. Yeah, no, I think that might have just been one of, if not the only words that was remaining. And in fact, I do want to check out Wordlebot just to see. So let's go after false. There was just one. I don't really need to look then because it says there was just one, but okay, yellow, green, yellow. Let's see. Yeah, just relax. That's all it says. Interesting. Well, you know, I tried being weird there with llama. It did not give me a good skill score for that. Luck was pretty... Wow, luck was terrible on llama. That was an unlucky llama. Anyway. Unlucky llama is my Wi-Fi password. Okay, anyway. We got connections next. Let's go ahead and go over there. Here we go. Connections, Saturday, January 4th. Let's get started to see what words we have today. We have check, clock, crumple, cross, hook, tick, buckle, ant. Ball and strike go with baseball. Scrunch. Scrunch and crumple, maybe, right? Something like that. Could have a wad of cash. That's the only... trying to think of other scenarios where I would use the word wad or hear it. A clip? Is that... would you say like a clip of cash or... I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know. So we have scrunch and crumple. I feel like they mean the same thing. Maybe they don't. Ball, a wad. Do they go together? I don't know. They feel like just things you do to paper. Make a wad of paper, make a ball of paper. Oh, just crush into a compact shape. Okay. I just wasn't sure if they were all verbs or if they were like if a wad was just like, you know, different, grammatically, if it was like a noun, I suppose, if it would go in the same category. But maybe, I guess it's crush, synonyms for crush into a compact shape. Okay. So next we have like a tick a box, check a box, strike. I don't know. Cross off, check off, strike off, tick off, as in like a checklist. I like that. That might work. Yeah. Mark as completed. Cross. See, I felt like I had to say off to fit cross in there. Like, I feel like just with cross, you had to say like cross off, but I guess cross just works on its own. But I don't know. I got it. Okay, so buckle, snap, clip, hook, ways to fasten things. Buckle made me think of like a seatbelt, and snap, but I think it could be other things as well. Fasteners. And then we have melting, ant, branch, and clock. Let's see. Ant, branch, clock. Melting. Melting. What the heck? Branch. It's not going to be one of these things where, it's not going to be one of those things where, like, a word containing another word, because ant is just such a small word that, so it's not like clock has lock in it, branch has ranch. It's definitely not that. So, clock, branch, ant, and melting. Melting is just the one that's weird. Is it melting pot? I don't think that works. I think it's melting pot. Or is it melding? No. Melting? It's melting, I think. Clock. This doesn't make any sense to me. Ant, branch, clock, and melting. Again, melting is like a verb. Like, I guess I'm kind of focusing a little bit on the type of word that these things are, and I feel like it's got to have like a blank here, right? Like, it's got to be like melting blank, ant blank, like ant farm. That doesn't make sense here though. Clock, ant eater, branch eater, clock eater, melting point. No, that's a boiling point. Or no, there might be a melting point too. It might be melting and boiling point. I don't know. Branch is like to branch off to, like, to fork. Clocks have hands, like a if it's a, you know, the clock that has hands on it. Ant. Ant what? Fire ant? Ant colony? Things with colonies? No, because that doesn't make sense. It was like melt. Like this doesn't. I don't know. I have no idea what the heck this is. Yeah, no idea. Depicted. Oh, hold on. Depicted in Dolly's The Persistence of Memories, or of Memory. No wonder. Yeah, this is a reference to something specific that because I don't know what it is. That seems like something that I would be interested in, though. The persistence of memory. I don't know. It just sounds intriguing. Something that I'd get into. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know if it's a book, story, or like a movie, or it's or something else. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. But maybe I'll look it up after this. We'll see. Let's go ahead and finish our last game, though. We got the mini. Okay. We have a big mini as well today because it's Saturday. So let's see if I can solve it. Baby polar bear cub, Arctic blank, big-eared critters in white winter coats. Big-eared. It says critters. There's Arctic foxes. But UX? Caterer's coffee dispenser. I mean, this could be a brand name. I don't know what this word is. Arctic bunnies, rabbits. No, that's too. Rabbit seems to work, but bunny fits, but that's not plural, and it says big-eared critters, which is plural. Okay, maybe 4 down starts with F. Don't confuse them with antlers. Man, okay, maybe foxes is wrong. What other things are big-eared with white winter coats? Material for Frosty's pipe. Carrots? Wait. What would it be? Is it carrots? I actually don't know. Sticks? I'm freezing. Burr. I guess. Poem of high praise. 3 letters. Is this like ode or something? I don't know what these words are. I don't know anything about poetry. Noses for many, 10 across, but not Frosties. Okay, this is carrots. Okay. What's the pipe made out of? Frosty's pipe. No idea. Frosty, why are we doing a snowman themed one today? Pigs digs? Is digs just a term for home? Is this pig sties like this? Or is it with an I? Pig sties? It's 11 down. GameCube, we got the Wii that comes after it. 13 across. Someone who might give bro hugs. Bro hugs. Sis? Okay. Where are we at? Caterer's coffee dispenser. I mean, I don't know these. I don't know what that means, or I don't know what that is. Turns into, becomes. Yeah, I don't know 6 across. 4, don't confuse them with antlers. I guess horns? Sure. Crush, sprite, squirt, and starry in a connections category. There's sodas. Network that aired the Grammy Awards since 1973. It could be CBS, TBS. I'm assuming CBS. Corn cob. A corn cob? Oh, hares. I said bunny and I said rabbit. I couldn't think of hares. It makes sense. No, when I said bunny and rabbit, I was like, that's probably what it is because it says big-eared. But and then urn. Yeah, I was never going to get urn. Didn't know that one. I thought of horns for antlers, but wasn't sure. All right, guys. Yeah, this was an interesting mini because it was like really Frosty the Snowman themed, I guess, or just like you had polar bear. First of all, polar bear, Arctic animal, Frosty, freezing. Okay, Ode was not really related, I guess, to that. Pigs was not really related either. But like, so many of these were. Oh, I didn't even see Ben and Jerry's, as I didn't have to do that one because I got corn cob and Ode and Snowman. But yeah, no, this was definitely a fascinating mini. I definitely really, really enjoyed this mini today. Connections was easy. I just got to check out that last thing, see what that is. I'll do that probably now, actually. In fact, if I can go back to connections right now, I'll do it right now on camera. We'll see what it is. So it is called Dolly. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. The persistence of memory. The painting. Oh, Salvador Dali. I know that name. I don't know anything about painters or artists or whatever. So there's an ant, there's a branch. So hold on a minute. It's just an image. I could probably just pull it up. Wonder if I can do this. What is it called? Persistence of memory. Go to images. We'll click on, what's the clearest one on here? I mean, this one might work. Right here. So it has a clock. All right, there's a branch. Oh, wow. Interesting. Branch, clock, ant. Oh, is this the ant on this clock here? What was the fourth word? You had melting. Oh, they're like melting. Oh, okay. Then what is this supposed to be? Like you guys probably can't see my mouse. But the main thing in the center, like the clock is on it. What is that? I can't tell. This is why I don't get into art, because like I don't know what's going on. And what's the thing in the top or the bottom left? Is that just another clock? But what is, are those? Oh, those are ants on the clock. Oh, so is this a fly then? Okay. Those are the ants. We just got a branch. I wonder what this is supposed to represent. It says the persistence of memory. It's like over time things melt. I don't know. The persistence of memory. The name is like interesting. Melting clocks. Yeah. Cool. Again, I don't really get into art stuff. It's not my thing, clearly. But it's cool to check it out, you know. kind of, things that, again, I would not look into at all normally, but connections is bringing stuff up. Kind of, I'm curious if people struggled with that category, because I have to imagine that there's a ton of people like myself who don't get into art or don't know anything about art. So I have to imagine that's a pretty tough category. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, basically just I guess I'm just curious how famous this painting is. And I'm curious, because like obviously like I already know like most movie related stuff, painting, art stuff, music stuff, most books, most things I am just completely in the dark on. I don't know these things. So I'm curious, whenever something like this gets brought up, is like how, like, obviously like I'm missing out on it. Obviously I don't know the stuff about it, but like, am I like the 1% of people that don't know what it is? Or am I like part of the majority? Actually, most people don't know what this is, I just never know like how, basically, how embarrassed should I be right now that I don't know what this is? Because there's always people that are going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you didn't know what that was. But there's always going to be other people that are like, no, I don't know what it is either. And, there's always stuff like that I'm just curious. This game like exposes, there are all these games, I guess, that we play. They expose your limited amount of knowledge, like the areas that you're unaware of, the areas that you don't know stuff about. So yeah, this is just one of those things. Never got into art, probably won't ever either, but it's fascinating. I would love to explore more of it at some point. But anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap things up for this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow to play the games again. Let me know in the comments how you guys did on these, and take care of yourselves. See you guys tomorrow.